Ooh, man, oh man, oh man. As of present, you getting nothing but Drayton, 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 and more Drayton. And this is officially off the rim.
Ain't no way around it. Ain't no way around it. Cause I'm tryna ball out. Come on if you bout it. But you better keep up. I'm not slowing down. I swear they gon' see us. Ain't no way around it.
What is good? What is good? What is great? I mean, for anybody who didn't know, the early enrollee period has officially started in college basketball. So I don't want to say for the most part we know what rosters are looking like. We know what the early signings, that the guys that want to be there, this, that, and the third, those training camps and stuff are starting. Players are moving into their dorms, meeting their coaches for real. Uh, this is a big step for a lot of people in their hoop journeys, because I know people often think they're like, oh, it's college then like the SWBA. No, there's several steps in between, and this is one of those steps. Now, while we're talking about some of those steps, I do have to bring light to that story that Coach Skinny Washington was talking about. Please, kids, don't break into the gyms. You're not always gonna be met with a hawk face. I mean, I know most coaches are willing to let guys stay up a little later, practice a little extra, but let's not go overboard with it. Y'all know what going overboard is. I mean, for lack of better words, you shouldn't be at a gym at 11 at night. But on a separate note, as far as roster constructions, uh, I don't, I'm not gonna rule anybody out, but there are some teams that currently how their roster is built, it does leave some to be desired, and because I'm the type of guy I don't really care about people's feelings like that. I'm gonna address that. Some major teams that I feel like, yeah, you kind of gotta up your recruiting, not now, but right now, right? Purely talking about the guys that bleed that blue blood. First and foremost, Duke. I mean, they have one freshman guard, one freshman big. Not a lot of youth on this team, which means anybody can go except for those two. That's a dangerous spot to be in. In my opinion, you always want to be younger than you are old, depending on where your season outlook is. Especially when you're a team that's primary option, your number one option, kind of left for the draft. And I know Coach Shire wasn't expecting that the SWBA granted Cooper Flag his walking papers and he was able to go. But that's the truth of the matter. He's not there anymore, and this roster doesn't look as strong without him there. Yes, they have two 7-2 plus guys, but they're both slow as dirt. I don't think this Duke team touches 20 wins, especially not in an uber competitive ACC without major additional pieces. Another team that bleeds that blue blood that I feel like definitely, and maybe this is understated, definitely needs some help. UConn. UConn doesn't necessarily look like a strong team. I mean, you return Fareed Redmond. That guy's a dog. Personally coached him. You return Boo Boo Morgan, but this is his senior year. Norman Nations is now draft eligible. Again, lack of guard depth. That was their problem last season. That when Norman Nations and Fareed Redmond aren't giving you big time buckets, or Boo Boo Morgan isn't giving you big time buckets, they don't have anybody to relieve that pressure. It's just it's those three, and then pray that the bigs come alive one night. Still looking like they don't really have much guard play coming from their secondary unit, and we've seen that the better teams, not always the teams that win, but the better teams are definitely teams that have some of that guard depth or depth period. Another blue-blooded team that I feel like, I guess, are they really a blue blood if they haven't won a championship in a long time? That's back and forth on this. I'm calling them a blue blood purely for what their name means rather than what they've actually achieved as of recent. Because if you talk about what they've achieved as of recent, then you probably would say they're not a blue blood. But Kentucky, you don't lose Jamison Johnson and Glory Tate, and your freshman signings are Chris Coates and Jamari Duran, and I believe that this is magically a 24 win, 7 loss team. Sorry, don't see it. Really, really don't see it. The step Adonis Knight has to take, the step Trey Truss has to take in a competitive SEC, don't see it. Maybe I need to get my glasses checked, and I haven't wore glasses since the 6th grade, but maybe I need to get them checked. I'm not seeing it. Sorry. On the other hand, talking about some rosters that do look awfully strong, that if they add one or two more pieces, that this is in the exact opposite direction. I feel like North Carolina is definitely the team to beat in the ACC. I mean, supposedly Marco Jacobs went from like 6'1" to like 6'6". Now is a true combo guard, could play the 1 and the 2. If you want to run one of those 3 guards, high tempo offenses, he can even run the 3. KPJ comes back. Personally coached the kid, great kid. He's kind of a knucklehead at times, but great kid. Disagree with his statement that they need a more offensive big. The talent's there. Miles James came back. Kamari and Bracken came back. And then you add Marco Jacobs. I think they have a starting lineup that's so dangerous that you kind of have to respect them with 2 additional spots left on their team. Now, I'm not going to name who I think they should sign, but there's definitely guys in that North Carolina region that would love to come home and come run it up. And my last pick for teams that are on the up and up, I feel like this team's kind of like understated. If you ask me, Villanova's in the perfect place. I mean, they signed a monster in Losi Thomas, could play the 1, 2, and the 3. 6'8", 218 frame, strong and sturdy. Another guy I coached. I'm not trying to like just talk about guys that I coached, but when you look at some of these rosters, how does this Villanova team not improve? Yes, they went 25-6, but the Big East in total took a hit. The Big East is not better off as they currently are. And then I don't think Villanova lost anybody. Aaron Lovejoy comes back. Mugen Williams comes back, if I'm not mistaken. They're just a team that when you're looking at it, like just on paper, because that's the only thing that I have. When you look at it on paper, this Villanova team is just, they're one of those teams you just gotta watch for. Like I think they have it all. They have good guard depth. They have Losi Thomas. They have Justin Bell. They have Tayshaun Huff, Noah Jackson, Aaron Lovejoy, and if I'm not mistaken, Mugen Williams. This is a team that definitely has all the pieces to be a championship caliber team. But let's discuss. Y'all let me know down below. Is there any teams that I missed? Who is the who of and what not and what to do when it comes to talking about these rosters? Do you think I'm overreacting? Do you think I'm underreacting? Is there a team that I missed that's missing guys that you feel like they're drastically about to fall off? Let me know down below. And remember, SimWorld is the only place where you can see the game and be the game. We out.
no way around